Laws.com Legal Forms Guide. An I-539 form is a document used by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security for an application for the extension or change in non-immigrant status. The form is used to extend non-immigrant visas, such as student, work, or visitor visas. In this case, we are using the I-539 form provided by the Department of Homeland Security. Examples of the I-539 form can be found online or through a Department of Homeland Security office. The first step in completing the form is to list your personal information in the first section. In Part 1, provide your name, address, and country of birth, and any identifying numbers that you have used for applying for previous visas or immigrant papers. In Part 2, indicate the application type you are applying for. You can choose to extend, change, or reinstate your visa. You must also indicate how many people are applying on this I-539 form. Part 3 requires that you further expand on your request. Indicate how long of an extension you need, whether any other relatives have received an extension, and their contact information. For Part 4, supply all information as it appears on your passport. On page 2, read through each line and identify the answer that represents your situation. Now check with the box below to determine if you will need to include additional information regarding your extension application. Certify your form in Part 5. Indicate whether you understand English and have read and filled out the form, or if you required an interpreter. Sign and date on all appropriate lines. Have an interpreter fill out Part 6, if applicable. If another individual has prepared the form for the applicant, they must provide their certification in Part 7. If more than one person is applying for an extension via your I-539 form, you must include their information on the provided supplemental page. If you need additional pages, attach them to the end of the form. Submit the form to the Department of Homeland Security and keep a copy for your records. To watch more videos, please make sure to visit laws.com.